Well, good morning, everybody. This is Friday, the 15th of February, and see if I can kind of get in the light. In the light here, I see shadows going all over my face here. Anyhow, that's kind of a light in the background I've got on because it's kind of dark in my little office here and that. So I put a light on in the background to light it up a little bit, and it probably makes me look a little ghoulish here. And that, but I guess that's okay. It's still raining out. The last time I reported to you, it was raining here pretty much on and off all day yesterday. And as of Friday, the 15th of February, it is still raining, and it kind of slowed down a little bit right now, which means hopefully in a little while I'll be able to get out and give you a video outside here and that exactly what the rain has done. Not much accumulation, and I always judge accumulation by how much my pool rises, even though my pool has got runoff from two pretty good sized roofs and that. So I get a good idea. If that comes up an inch or so, it's a very slow rain. If it comes up in a matter of inches, up to a foot, we've had a complete deluge and downpour. So it kind of gives me an idea. And when I measured it this morning when I got up, it was up about an inch. So even though it's rained for quite a while here, the overall accumulation is not that great. But we actually need that here too, because the soil dries out so fast, turns to rock so fast, and it takes this slow rain to kind of soak into the soil. I got up early this morning, and Andoy and I actually turned all the compost piles. I like to do that, and especially after it rains like it did last night, and it gets that wet material down underneath to mix in a little bit, and of course that helps the decomposing of everything I've got in the compost piles there and that. So I like being able to turn them, and after a good rain I turn them and that, and we turned them completely this morning. And again, just the very surface of it was wet, and now by mixing it up, and now we've had more rain today, it may be possible that I'll turn the piles once again. The more wet I can kind of get them, and then let the sun and the heat come out and let them really cook. Decomposes the materials, the leaves, the grass, and everything very rapidly. And that, besides that, not much else. We are thankful for the rain. It's an amazing 2-3 days here in February. I'm still not convinced that the rain's going to continue, because like I said, that changes in a heartbeat here in the Philippines. And from island to island, talking with different people, it's like completely different climatic conditions and ecosystems here, depending on exactly where you are on the island, and depending where the island is here in the Philippines. And with 7,000 some islands here, Bohol is kind of encircled by bigger islands and that, but still the idea that this rain will continue, we'll just have to wait and see. It definitely is going to help my garden and everything else. And right now I'm more interested, because gardening is kind of winding down here. We've had the banana trees prosper, we've had the mango trees prosper and everything. The garden has done us well. Like I said, my canning has gone really well, and actually accomplished much more than I thought I would. So it all helps, in the end. So we turn now to the compost and getting all that set up and that. So over the next few months, whether it rains or dries, we're actually mixing up a new batch of compost. So when the planting season comes around again in the fall, for sure, we're ready to go and have the soil all mixed in. So just thought I'd bring you that from inside this morning. And that it almost sounds like the rain has kind of stopped here for the time being, so maybe I can get out and do an outside video here and show you exactly the conditions outside, and that so I'll probably try to do that. Well, thanks for viewing. Like and subscribe, and I'll no doubt be back with you shortly.